Nickelodeon is making some remakes of old TV shows and Doctor Who Series 10 news. I'm Orin Warren, and this is your TV news for March 2nd of 2016, and you're watching on Geeks Under Grace. Back in the 90s, I used to go to my grandma's a lot back in Arkansas, and she used to have cable, and I used to watch Nickelodeon. I watched a lot of cartoons, a lot of shows, and one of them I fell in love with was Legend of the Hidden Temple. For those who don't know what Legend of the Hidden Temple was, it was a game show where kids would have to answer various questions and also run various obstacle courses that was given to them by the Temple Guardian. The Temple Guardian would also have guards who would be guarding the temple and would stop the kids and take them out of the game if they were caught. It was a good show, and it lasted a few seasons until it was taken off the air. Now, rumors have come out that Nickelodeon may be trying to bring back the show a few months ago, and today they finally have confirmed it. They are bringing the director who directed the Dusk Till Dawn series to actually do something a little bit different than what we thought they were going to do. Instead of making it into a game show, they're actually going to make it into a TV movie. They're going to take the same premise of the game show where you have to solve questions and puzzles and run obstacle courses. It's going to involve three brothers who are now on an adventure to discover the secret of the Legend of the Hidden Temple. No words if they're going to actually bring back the Temple Guardian with the famous head everyone knows and loves, or what they're going to do with it exactly. It just, right now it's going to be a TV movie that's going to be not a game show, which is kind of disappointing. I kind of would love to see the game show and see if it actually would work in today's society, but everyone's now into what I hate, which is reality TV. I hate reality TV. Nickelodeon is also bringing back Hey Arnold as a live-action TV series as well. For those who don't know who Hey Arnold is, it dealt with a kid who had a weird, oddly football-shaped head who lived in New York inside a boarding house with his grandma and grandpa. And he pretty much dealt with everyday life. It was a story about a kid who grew up in a city full of different cultures and different people and different backgrounds, and it dealt with him and his friends and how they dealt with that. One of my favorite episodes in that show dealt with them finding a vacant lot that was totally trash, and all the kids end up pretty much coming together to clean it out to turn it into a baseball field for them to live on, to play on. And then later on in the episode, everybody from the boarding house that Hey Arnold lives in decided to turn it into a community garden, and it starts a huge fight between the kids and everyone in the boarding house. And it was a good episode, and they eventually just worked it out where everyone could share the vacant lot. It had a lot of good morals, and also had a lot of good stories. The TV show also had a couple TV movies, and it also had a movie that came out in theaters. It also went off the air for no reason that I know of. So the last thing I remember in the show was they had an episode where Hey Arnold found a journal from his parents and learned a little bit about who his parents were and why he was now living in the boarding house with his grandma and grandpa. So they're bringing back Hey Arnold as a live-action series, and I was kind of worried when I first heard that they're going to be bringing it back as a live-action, because how can you do a football-sized head Hey Arnold, and who... I don't quite know in my head who they could cast as Arnold or other characters like Gerald, his best friend. But it'd be kind of interesting to see how they do it. One of my hopes is, since the original creator of Hey Arnold is coming back to do this series, he's been quoted to come back and make this TV movie into a kind of a wrap-up of the series, since a lot of people have a lot of unanswered questions, such as, will Hey Arnold and Helga ever actually date? Helga had like a love-stalker kind of relationship with Arnold, while also, being a bully towards him. There's a lot of different storylines and plot lines. I kind of like to see what happened with them down the line. And one of the biggest things is what happened to Hey Arnold's parents. I kind of want to see what happened to them. Are they alive? Are they dead? Why have they been gone so long? I hope that Nickelodeon will do a good job with this TV movie. I can't really say very much about it until I see who they cast and who they get to direct it, as well as what the story plot's going to be. But I got high hopes, since they got the original creator to kind of come back and do it to help write the script. So, our next top news story is Maisie Williams leaving Doctor Who. Maisie Williams has said no, that she won't be coming back. In an interview, she said that she enjoyed working on Doctor Who and she had a great time with it. It's just now that she has just so many projects and so many other things that she has lined up that she won't be able to do Doctor Who at all anymore. Williams just feels that her character has been played out. There's no other storyline that she feels that could ever bring her back into the show. With that, it's kind of sad news. I really enjoy what she's done, and I hope that she's wrong, and maybe she's just fooling us, but if she says no, it's probably no. She ain't going to come back in season 10 or maybe any other future episodes. With that, Stephen Moffat has announced that in spring of 2017 is when we'll get Doctor Who Series 10. Kind of sucks because of the long wait. We have to wait a whole another year for another Doctor Who. But he did say that in 2016, this year, that we may be able to get a Christmas special. Which would be great because you can't have Christmas without Doctor Who, guys. And so, at least we have that looking forward. Well, that's all I've got for today's TV news for the week of March 2nd, 2016. If you like what you hear, hit the like button. If you like to hear more geeky news, hit the subscribe button. Also, what kind of TV shows do you guys like to watch? Or what kind of TV shows do you guys want me to start reporting more about? Please comment below. Also, guys, I'm starting my own streaming channel on Twitch called Lone Haven Gaming. If you guys want to check that out, I stream every Thursday afternoon around noon. And I'll leave a link in the description below. And otherwise, I'll see you guys next week, and God bless.